competitive British title fights, especially coming this year. Jamie McDonnell, Ian Napper, we had that one with Jason Booth, Matthew Marsh, and a couple of weeks ago, the perler between Gary Sykes and Andy Morris. This isn't bad. Martin Lindsay defending his British 9-stone belt against Jamie Arthur in the green and gold, dressed up for the occasion, and knows this could be the only opportunity. It could bring you up a notch, can't it, a level?
Well, I think it's done that for Jamie Arthur. And he's been a disastrous second round, but he's pulled himself back together again. He's on the front foot, keeping the work rate going, just finding it difficult to penetrate the defences of Lindsay.
The trouble is Lindsay might be a couple of levels above, targeting European honours. He's got to get the job done here first. At the moment, all going pretty much according to plan. The jabs from Arthur.
Yeah, they traded jabs there. Lindsay got his home too. Lindsay edging him back towards the ropes. That's where he wants him.
Good right hand from Lindsay. Just slowed it down a touch over the last couple of rounds. Occasionally can have slightly lackluster moments through a fight, Martin Lindsay. I've noticed that, but he seems to find a way to win.
He doesn't have the accuracy and the power punches, and that was better. But when he's opening up, throwing the jab, stepping forward, the hooks, he's accurate. See some of the blood from the nose of Arthur, but the power shots are going over. There's another one. The power shots are going over Arthur's head. I don't know if he's telegraphing them slightly. Arthur sees them coming.
That right hand was good though. Accuracy just back with Lindsay again, and the blood from the nose of Arthur. Normally around the eyes. Haider Ali stopped him in that department. Always had fragile skin.
Arthur's defences are looking a little bit more leaky now. His hands are low. He's offering more opportunity. I wonder, maybe a tremendous pace he's set. Is it beginning to feel that? But definitely he doesn't have the best of defence at the moment.
One thing I just thought beforehand, with him so fired up and having trained for so long, was a danger of overtraining. Jamie Arthur, maybe. We'll see down the stretch. Lindsay in control. Can't get through that defence, Jamie Arthur. Let's see how Spencer Oliver's seeing things with Ed Robinson.
Well, Spencer, is Lindsay in control, or has Arthur worked his way back into it?
Well, to be fair to Arthur, he is working his way back into it. He had a disastrous second round, went over a couple of times, but Lindsay's still in control, still looks solid. The problem for Lindsay at the moment is he's looking for the knockout. He knows he can hurt Arthur, and he's throwing the single shots, looking for the big right hand. He needs to start relaxing himself and putting the shots back together. But credit where credit's due, Arthur really pulling himself back into this one and making a fight of it.
How do you see the fight developing from here?
Well, to me, Lindsay still looks so solid. Arthur can be a little bit reckless. We've seen it in the past. We're seeing it here. He's taking the chances. He's coming in. He's opening up with the shots. And Lindsay does look so strong, doesn't he? And them right hands he's throwing over. You do have to wonder whether he's going to start catching Arthur.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yep, Jamie Arthur, Jim, really making this a spectacle, isn't he?
He's making a tremendous spectacle, but I just see the defences a little bit looser than they were earlier. He's taking the same chances, but when the pace slows, he's more liable to be caught cleanly. But he's still looking strong and still giving it everything as he always does. Oh, good left hook from Lindsay.
Yeah, walks right into that. Jamie Arthur is having the 90th round of a professional career. It started in 2003, had a 3-year break at one point, walked away from the sport, but he's back on his last 7. This is different. Tries the uppercut. And the body shots. He's doing everything he can in there, Jamie Arthur, but he's not denting Lindsay.
See Lindsay using hooks now. He was throwing the powerful right hand, which was going over Arthur's head. He's trying short hooks now. Good looking punches. Still that tight defence.
Looking for his own uppercuts, Lindsay. Who stopped Derry Matthews late on in their eliminator. So his power does carry through the sessions. Arthur's done ever so well to pick himself up off of the double knockdown in the second. Shown real resilience and spirit. But a good left hook to the head. Can't keep taking these, Arthur.
Yeah, well, these are the same punches that were putting him on the floor in the second round. You warm to the task in this game. The longer it goes, you start warming, and the punches don't have the same effect. But as you say, you don't want to be taking too many as cleanly as that.
Especially when a bright fighter like Lindsay seems to have found the answer. Hands low of Jamie Arthur. Left hook starting to give Arthur more and more trouble. It was that punch that flattened Derry Matthews for the knockout of Lindsay's career so far.
Yeah, and he's trying to march Arthur back again. But full credit to Jamie Arthur. He's trying to stand his ground, trying to come forward. Just can't penetrate that defence.
Right hand from Lindsay. Back comes Arthur, good shot. Decent action in the 6th round. There, jab from Lindsay. Powerful punch. Hasn't utilised that quite as much as he normally does tonight. It's a good weapon.
Get your heads in there, the power. Stop what I'm saying!
Halfway stage. Welcome back to this British featherweight title encounter. As you can see there, head punches Lindsay a mile in front. Good body shots from Arthur on the computer. He has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and Arthur's showing a lot of target now. He's tiring a little bit. The defences have loosened a bit. These are dangerous times for him. He wants to tighten back up again.
We're speaking to David Hayes, excellent trainer, Adam Booth, yesterday, and he said Jamie Arthur would give Martin Lindsay a great deal of trouble for 6-7 rounds because of Lindsay's inactivity. Predicted a late round stoppage, and you can see 33-1, a massive shift. 7-1 on at the start, 12-1 against for Jamie Arthur. Is there any way he can find a punch to just stem the flow, the rhythm of Lindsay?
Lindsay's jab working well. It seems to be the power shots that he doesn't have the same accuracy with. There, the jab's working, the left hook's working.
It's just a bit jumpy and ragged from Jamie Arthur.
Well, smoothness is not the order of the day against such a smooth performer. I mean, Lindsay's so rounded, so compact, really tight defence that he's beginning to impose himself now on Arthur.
Good to see Arthur coming back though from that disastrous second round, having worked so very, very hard. Nice guys out of the ring, family men, and good for the sport. Good body shot as well from Arthur.
Don't see the same snap in the jab from Arthur.
Oh, beautiful combination from Lindsay. Head rock back of Arthur, and again left hook and a right hand, and he's in trouble in the 7th round, and there's a long way to go in it.
As I was saying, Arthur doesn't have the same snap in his punches, and Lindsay can walk right through them. He's in big trouble.
Bravely trying to rally Jamie Arthur, but walking into too many of these clean punches from Lindsay. Oh, left hook. Richie Davis taking a closer look now. 45 seconds left in the 7th, and Jamie Arthur's brave challenge is in danger of falling apart.
These are draining punches that Arthur's taking now. These will sap the energy from him. He can't be taking two more of these. They're too clean, they're too solid.
Martin Lindsay won his British title in 6 rounds against Paul Appleby. And he's very close to making it another middle round stoppage win in defence number 1.
And Lindsay still has that solid, compact look that he came into the ring with tonight. Just perfectly at home in this one.
The conditioning keeping him in it, Jamie Arthur, but it's all Lindsay.
Let's have a good round there, right?
How do you feel? Listen, how do you feel? Fine. Alright, you sure? Yeah. Look at me.
Time to grit your teeth and time to dig deep.
You're coming out with nothing, that's what he's catching.
Well, they're correctly asking him how he's feeling in there.
That was a tough round. He took an awful lot of clean, powerful punches, more than any, even in the rounds where he was on the floor a couple of times. He wasn't hit as often or as cleanly as that. So worrying signs, and the corner becoming a little bit perturbed. I think if we see another round like that, the corner will maybe be thinking of getting him out of there. I mean, he's massive points deficit, hasn't really made any real impression on Lindsay. So we don't want to see him taking too many of these punches for no reason.
Absolutely agree. Ever so brave of Jamie Arthur, but health, of course, is the most important thing in this sport. He's light on his toes, he's bouncing, he wants to carry on. So much heart, and he will keep trying. But it could be a matter of time.
I was worried that the snap had left his own punches, which is a sign of tiredness. If he's tiring, he's slower, so more of a target, just a few, that split second longer for Lindsay to get his punches off.
And this excellent defence from Lindsay, especially to headshots. A rounded, good fighter. Bernard Dunn retiring recently. There's gaps in the market over in Ireland. Brian McGee's having a late surge. Martin Lindsay, very popular type. Good body shot there. Switching it up and back to the head. Wonderful to watch. A really good fighter.
Yeah, really good technician, Lindsay. He's just looking as though it can go on all night long, and that can be demoralising to the other guy. If the other guy feels you're tiring up close or maybe making some mistakes or loosening up, gives him a bit of confidence. But Lindsay's still looking so solid.
Pretty much non-stop as well, the pace. That's the difference. Jamie Arthur throws a cluster, blocked by Lindsay, who comes back with more accurate punches and work.
Yeah, and Lindsay answers just about every attack that Arthur comes up with.
Real stubbornness from Arthur. Grit.
Well, Arthur said he was fired up for that. You have to agree, he's giving this everything.
Walks into another left though. Knows this might be the one chance. He's got nothing to feel bad about if he does get taken out by Lindsay now. Really commendable challenge against, as he said openly in the build-up, a top British fighter.
Yeah, well, he's certainly done better in this round than the previous, so he's improved, but I'm afraid not really winning anything.
The back one, big one.